Alright, so here we are doing another beer review. We got Picaroons Yippee IPA out of Fredericton, New Brunswick. This is a 6.5 ale or IPA.
IPA, yeah.
And
they actually describe it as an East Coast style IPA. I guess West Coast would typically have more of the hops, more bitterness.
Yep.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's worth the admission just for the name.
Yeah, it's
very, very funny.
I remember going to university in New Brunswick, and they were just starting out, and they had this location in downtown next to one of the pubs there, and we went back last week to see, well, they weren't there anymore, but see where the pub was, and I kind of remember how dark and dingy this pub was, but luckily they didn't serve the beer there because, you know, it's a little bit better stuff. They served out of the pub, the Upper Deck, I think it was called at the time.
And you know, Picaroons now, I guess of all the microbreweries in the Maritimes, it's probably one of those that have the most variety of different beers.
Definitely. I've noticed that, you know, we've seen a few come down in Nova Scotia, but if you go over to New Brunswick, go back to the liquor stores there are a lot of varieties there. Even in small towns up in New Brunswick there, like, you know, I go up towards Grand Falls, Edmundston, and there is a lot to choose from. So, you know, for everybody who likes Picaroons, New Brunswick is definitely the place to be.
Yeah. What I found interesting when I found this one is that what I've seen up to now of Picaroons is more English style, kind of bitters, you know, traditional ales, nut brown ales. I hadn't seen up to now much of more intensely hopped stuff from them, so I was really interested in this one because I like IPAs. So let's see how it goes.
So this is a darker amber color, nice, a little bit of carbonization. You can see here the head kind of dissipated rather quick.
Yeah, not a whole lot of carbonation actually. It's fairly light there.
The aroma was very little bit of hops, as you said, not as intense as the West Coast style IPAs. But maybe that's because of the East Coast style that they say there. That's a little bit darker, just a little bit of hint of
yeah, light pine taste. Light pine on the nose.
It's a very interesting taste. I can't quite. It's got the IPA, but there's something else there. I can't.
Well, I think
it's a bit floral, actually.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. It's really floral in a nice way.
You get a little floral, maybe a hint of grapefruit, maybe.
Definitely.
Bitterness midway through, but it kind of smooths out at the end with the carbonization kind of.
That's interesting that you said grapefruit. I'm totally getting that. Absolutely.
I'm finding it's you don't get that totally IPA kind of taste, like bitterness.
It tastes lighter.
Exactly, yeah.
It is a very mild example of that style. It's not hopped like crazy, like some, you know, the trend now is to give to put so much hop in that's all you taste. This one is much more balanced, and that's probably why you're getting those floral notes, that grapefruit, the bit of the pine that's in the background.
A little bit of roast to it, because maybe due to the color. This is actually very enjoyable. I'm liking this a lot. I know some of the other Canadian beer tubers there. They kind of gave it kind of so-so reviews here, but you know, we tend to like IPAs in general. So,
but here's the interesting thing, and they say this right on the bottle here. And they say this beer may change slightly from batch to batch as we explore the various interpretations of the style. Yeah. So, you know, perhaps when some of the other guys reviewed it, you know, they tried something different, and we're just getting a more refined, you know, nicely balanced product.
Yeah. Well, otherwise, I'm liking this a lot. This is definitely, they sell them in 4-packs at the liquor store, so you know, definitely pick that up. I think it's a good choice there. So.
Yippee IPA.
Yippee IPA!
Cheers.
Cheers. Want to switch positions?
Yeah. You go in the middle.
Really?
Tom. Which one?
Really? You said that?
Yeah, I did. I never get to say it at home.
You're in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
Like, really? You really said that?